Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to do some really cool stuff in admin and creative mode that you might not know about. Now I have a whole bunch of different commands that I like to enter each time I start off in admin, but I don't want to type each one of them individually. So what I've done is created an AutoHotkey script that will enter all these commands for me, and I'll go through each of these commands at the end of the video for those of you interested. Okay, I'm going to activate the AutoHotkey script and watch all these commands I used to have to enter one by one. Trust me, you're going to want this script at the end of the video. So you probably know that you can hit the K key to kill all the enemies in the area, but did you know that we can now hit the L key to remove all the drops in the area? That's right, we no longer have to use the console to type remove drops every single time. Another thing they added recently was the ability to arrow up and down to previous commands. This saves so much time having to retype this out. There's some commands I don't use all the time, and I usually have to go on Google and search for them. But now you can just hit your F5 and type help, and you get a full list of all the commands that you have access to. And to scroll up and down this list, you want to hit the page up and the page down keys. Another thing that they added was the ability to hit tab to autocomplete what you're typing. So you can start to type the word, hit tab, and then hit enter, and then you got your command. In the list of commands that we have access to, one of them is FOV, changes camera field of view. So when you type FOV, it tells you that you're at FOV of 65. And if you change it to, say, 100, you notice your field of view didn't change. So why is that? That's because field of view is really just a camera tool for free fly mode. I'm going to put the camera here, and then if I go and type FOV 100, now I'm going to get this really wide angle shot. Or you want to take shots that are zoomed in looking at something, say field of view of 10, and get a shot like that. This gives you the ability to take a lot of different types of photos and videos. Just don't do your field of view too high, or you get something funky like this. Now, what if I want to fly around this right here to demonstrate it? You can do it manually by hand like this, slowly turning the mouse as you go. Or you can use the lock-on feature. You come up to some target, and if you left mouse click, it will now keep that as the target, even if you go up or down. Now this actually works better without FF Smooth on. So we're going to set this to 0, and then you'll see as I come up and down, nice smooth camera movement. Now another handy tool they have is whatever movement you're currently doing, if you right mouse click, it will continue that movement. So I've now taken my hand off WASD. I'm not touching my mouse. It's just continuing my last movement. And if you right click again, it'll stop it. And if you left click, you'll no longer be locked on your target. Okay, this next tip will show you how to teleport in a multiplayer world. And to do so, you need to have that exact world loaded on a single player game. Use the go-to command in the single-player game to go wherever you need to. Then the next time you load in the multiplayer world, you will actually log in where you left the single-player world. And that happens to be in the water. But let's assume it's right over here. Now I'm going to log into my community server. And you can see now I'm on the multiplayer server, and I'm here on that exact island that I logged off on the single player server. See there are other people on the server right now. And that's how you teleport in multiplayer. Just make sure that wherever you're going to teleport, that your character is ready for that area, whether you have the best armor that you need, food buffs, cold protection, or whatever, because you won't be able to go into God mode on a multiplayer server. And if you want to check out my Valheim server or my Discord channel, links will be in the description. We'd love to have you. Okay, now I'm going to show you my AutoHotkey script and all the commands that I enter every single time I first log into the game. Okay, so all this stuff at the top is just default stuff that AutoHotkey recommends be in the script. And then the real script actually starts right here with this first line. So the exclamation point is the Alt key. The P is whatever key on the keyboard you want to activate. In this case, it's going to be Alt P, activates my script. Send input, F5 here will open up the console. It's going to sleep for a half a second before it enters another command. And then it's going to type devcommands in the console and hit enter. Then it's going to type in debug mode. It's going to hit enter. Then it's going to send God. So I am in God mode. Then it's going to send ghost. So mobs can't see me. Then it's going to set my time of day to 0.5, so I don't have to deal with night or any other kind of lighting that's bad. And then env clear is just going to clear up the weather. The next command here is wind. 0 is the direction of the wind, and 0.2 is how fast the wind is going. Then I bind H to heal, so as I am in admin mode doing stuff, if I need more health or stamina, I can just hit my H key and I'm good to go. Tutorial toggle is something I've been adding and removing from the script. This basically turns Hugin on and off because every time I log in, he is on by default and I have to toggle him off every single time. I think it's a bug that they need to fix. And then I have it hit the escape button for me to close the console. And then after the escape button, I have it press the B key on the keyboard. And what that does is it allows me to build anything with a hammer that I want without any material cost. Again, the link for this AutoHotkey script will be in my shared Google Drive in the description. That's it for now. Have fun out there.